steroids, dude, they get a bad rap. You know, they get a bad
Yeah.
rap. You know, you always see these guys in roid rage, right?
You're right.
You know, and I got the sweetest comment, dude, today from a guy who's definitely on steroids. His back was full of the pimples. You know, he gave me
Those
the
are my
sweetest
favorite guys,
compliment.
man.
Yeah, yeah, he gave me the sweetest compliment, dude. I was so shocked. You know, I was like, we were talking about, I was working out and I was like, man, dude, like I saw him lifting. I was like, dude, like you guys are, you're pushing it hard. He's like, yeah, dude, but even on the stuff, I was like, I was like, oh, I can't get it up like you. He's like, you're lifting really heavy, because you know, I don't think they see me on my chest day, which is like pretty weak, I
Is
like,
that your weakest part, you think?
oh,
Is the chest?
dude, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, and yeah, I mean, my
What's your strongest?
shoulders for sure. They
Shoulders.
see,
Yeah,
they
you've
see
always
my
been pretty
shoulders.
strong on your
They
shoulders.
show me, they see me on shoulders day and my back day, and I'm not bragging and boasting, but when I go to the gym, I've never seen anybody put up as much as shoulders than me in my life. On TV, I
Right.
have. On the
Yeah.
internet, like I have. But
Yeah.
when it comes to like in the gym at the same time I do, dude, I don't see people put up. I put up more of my shoulders if I wanted to than my chest.
Damn.
And
Yeah.
that's rare. Like people like rep for rep. If I don't know about max strength, but like rep for rep, dude, for sure, I could get up. My shoulders can like outpace my chest.
Right.
You know. And so he's like, he makes a compliment. He's like, no, he's like, dude, you're really strong. He's like, dude, if you were on the gear, there wouldn't be enough weights for you. I was like, oh, on like my pull downs, I'm pretty much at like 230, which is
Yeah.
that's pretty good for no gear, you
Yeah,
know.
that's hella good. That's what I'm at. I'm like at 215, 220.
Yeah, that's great, bro.
You
Like
know,
that's
dude,
what,
I was hella happy today because today was arm day for me. Like, see, like the way you are
what,
with shoulders is the way I am with my triceps
what do
and
you? Oh,
biceps, dude.
would
Like,
you
I,
get?
I can rack the whole system, the whole pulley system with for my triceps, dude, and like bang out like 12, dude.
That's really good.
I was
That's
like, I don't know how to put more weight on it, dude. I was like, I need more weight on it. I need to go find
well,
a bigger machine.
if yeah,
I see
I
I see
stopped.
people put like weights like inside the pin. So like
I
they put the weight on the stack, and then they put the pin in between the
It's
weight.
funny because the pulleys vary in every gym.
Yeah, no, it really
So
does.
the Cybex ones, the lifestyle ones, the cable ones with like the two pulley or the one
Mm-hmm.
pulley. Like the
Mm-hmm.
one that has like the two on the top and the one on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That one seems like I could do a lot on that one. But the one that is like just the one pulley,
Oh, like the
depending.
one in front of you, like the one where you like put you lean
Yeah,
back on. Yeah, that one's
yeah,
tough, dude.
yeah. That one's really like I could probably do like 80. Honestly, dude. Like I'm not that strong in that one either. But like I could put up more. I with my free weights. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah,
each
yeah.
each arm on the with the on my triceps
Uh-huh.
with the barbells. I mean, excuse me, with the dumbbells.
Uh,
I can get 35.
yeah.
6 times. Which I mean, dude, like I was never. That's like not natural. That's me working out every day to get that, dude. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that took me. Yeah, there's stronger guys than me, but yeah, that's like I think I'm stronger that way. You know, so I only try ever since we started reading Bigger, Leaner, Stronger, or since I started reading it. I think did you finish it?
I did finish it. I finished it like in a couple days. I kind of just skimmed through it and got to like
Yeah,
the majority part because, like you said, in the beginning of the book, when you read it, it seems like they're trying to sell you something. You like you see all those documentaries, like get to the damn point, man. And then eventually, I just finally skimmed through and I got to the point. To the things that I needed to read,
what do you
and
think?
I love it, man. I tell you what,
What
I
do you
feel so
think?
much more stronger about it,
What
dude.
what what do you think like the best pickup from that book was though? What
As
do you
far,
think? I think the best thing like I learned from it, and that was in the very like I think it was in the very beginning was only doing 6 reps. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
That's the only like I don't know, dude, about like as nutrition stuff. It was pretty common sense, right?
yeah, yeah.
Like, and then like the resting part, like when he gets into that, and
Mm-hmm.
like the mind over matter stuff. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I
Yeah, I
can't.
mean, because I went to Bryan College, for sort of from personal training stuff, and that stuff was like the rep range, right? They always said like the basic part of the book is, you want to get bigger, less reps, more rest, right, in between your sets. And so now that I was like, I never really tried it. It was always, eight or better, or 12 or better, right?
Right.
But I never felt like stronger. I always felt like, you know, I don't know, it was just different, dude. So like now when I get out there, like I just feel so much more like I'm getting more out of my workout, man, because I'm putting like and such more, I'm not doing as much. I'm not working out as long.
I don't ever feel I'm sore the next day, okay? But I started to learn, dude, that lactic buildup, dude, is awful for you. That it causes you not to be able to be sore the next day.
Yeah, yeah, I
That
agree.
like once you start building up lactic acid, you never get sore.
Yeah.
Like your lactic acid is so high that like, oh, I did, you know, 225. I benched it, like you, 25 times. Like,
Hmm.
what do I do? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not tired. I can't really add that much more weight. Like, dude, like
Yeah.
honestly, for me, like jumping from 225 to like 235 and trying to get the reps out of it was almost impossible compared to like only doing it 6 times. Now that
Right.
I do it 6 times, I'm like, oh yeah, I could put on another 10.
Right.
Okay, 260, it's not a problem.
Right.
Like, oh, I could step on another 2.5 to get my six. You know?
Exactly. Because you don't, it's like a mind game, dude. Because you're saying, oh, I can do that 6 times. Or what it says, what, 4 to 6 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
absolutely.
get four up, dude. And then you're like, damn, I'm getting seven, or six. I'm getting my six, or I'm getting, I felt good like at, my fourth one, the fourth rep. And I'm like, damn, okay, I did it, now I can,
Especially in like areas where you might neglect and like slack off. Like flies.
yeah, yeah.
When you start hitting the flies and you're like, okay, dude, I can add another 5 pounds to flies. I can add
How,
another five.
how much do you hammer curl? I was really happy with myself today because I did 75 pounds dumbbells on each side.
Oh wow, dude. And my hammer curl. Well, see, dude, I hammer. Do you stand up or do you sit down?
I do both. Today I stood up.
Okay, when I sit, I usually sit down. So I sit down and I do about 55
Yeah.
hammer curls, which like for
Uh-huh.
me, but like when I put like the barbell on and I do
Yeah.
the barbell, right now I'm at what is it? I think 115. What's the math on the bar? What's the bar weigh?
Well, it depends, and I mean, they range from like 25 to 35 for the curling bar, like the easy curl.
Yeah,
You'll get
yeah.
from
So
anywhere between like 25 and 35.
I think it's 25 is what I always thought. So I put the 45, the 45, the 25, and two and a halfs on each side.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's let's see, 45. Some Cyrus math. 90. Well, what 115, like 120, about 120.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
like that's dude, like that's not bad for a deal with one bar. Like my arm's pretty bummed still, dude, from the car
Yeah. You're
accident.
still jacked. I know. Yeah.
So
I know it.
I just like I don't let it hinder me. And sometimes, to be honest, on my curls, I
Uh-huh.
think my bad arm is better because the motion isn't all the way down. Like on my right arm, I try
Right.
to bring my arm all the way down, like so. And like I
I
don't even know. Do
I
you
always
lock or no? Not lock?
no no no. I
Okay.
never lock out. Never
Yeah,
never
see,
never
dude, I
never.
lock my right arm on a bad habit because I can't lock my left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
try. I really try not to, just because I know, like, I wear these stupid elbow things on my arms, and I wear my wrist stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
It's
wear all
like
that stuff now? All like I was wearing the elbow thing, but I took it off. But I'm gonna start putting it back on again.
it really
Cause
helps, and I don't know if it's just because I only on arm day is where I wear it on my left one. I always wear it on my right arm, no matter what exercise I'm doing. But when I'm doing arms, when I'm doing my triceps and biceps, I have to wear it on my left arm, on my left elbow.
so I tried today, like these guys were working out, and I wanted to see they were doing benches. Today wasn't my bench day, but they were doing 135.
Hmm.
Okay, but they had the IT band like wrapped around the
Right.
bench. I had never seen anybody do that before, and I tried that. That was, dude, that kind of jacked me up only doing a few ones.
Really.
Yeah, man.
Really, you know what I used to like doing? I used to work out in the garage. I used to put those heavy chains on the end of the barbell,
Right.
and that thing, I don't know, it was just weird because you feel the weight just like distributed like all the way down to the ground. So no matter even when you're down, you just feel it when you're pushing up. It's just like it's like almost like a cable. You know how you feel like that
Right.
that tension in your whole way, and it was pretty good. I felt it. Just mix it up a little bit. I always thought your legs were your strongest part. I mean, I knew your shoulders were always pretty strong, but
No,
just
my
looking
legs.
at you, I would say your
But
legs are
my
probably the
now that
strongest spot.
now that I'm older, I don't push them as hard because I don't want to risk the lower back. But like if I want to, I could put up 4 plates. What is that?
But
4 plates with the 45. That's not a problem for me. And
Yeah.
I could probably add more, but right now the gym that I'm at, you can't even fit any more on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like I mean, I could, but I have to go get the other weights slide. They're like a plastic weight and they slide. Right?
Oh, yeah,
But the
yeah.
CrossFit ones are like wide. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to put like see 445s on each side, dude, after that, like putting that fifth one on is iffy, dude, because even if it like hangs over that side.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, which brings me to my another point, dude, is like I don't see CrossFitters as even that strong because they can't even put weights on their bars.
They rep out so much, man, and their movements are just there's no way in hell I can do it. I mean, yeah, they got stamina for days, right? And I don't feel like they're as strong or I mean, they're strong dudes, right? I mean, obviously their stamina, their cardio's up because the movements that they're doing, but I just see that and I'm like, dude, my knees and all my joints would just be so messed up by the time I'm like 40 years old. You know what I mean? It's just not smart lifting from what I see. I'm not saying it's a good workout. I'm sure you get a great workout from it, right? I mean, a lot of these CrossFitters are in damn good shape. They look in good shape, right?
But I mean, in my opinion, they're just as guilty as the guy who's only working out 5 days a week doing the all the juice and gear, dude. They're just like most of them are on shit. You know? Do you understand? Do you understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if you're gonna do that, like, why wouldn't you give your body like a little bit of time to like? You're just like now you're doing it, and you don't even know it. You don't know if you're a real athlete or your juice is a real athlete. And over here where I'm at, dude, in the Rogue Valley, it's like they're all on it. All the CrossFitters are juice.
All of it, huh?
The girls, dude. These women have legs. These women have just these massive legs, you know.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to be like the guys now, and like the CrossFitters are predominantly a women-based lifting.
Now you say that, you're right, dude. It is like I want to say they're like 75% women, man.
Yeah,
that's all you see,
and
like on Instagram or Facebook or even just at
you
the
know what?
gym.
I'm
All women.
75% women, dude, and like I don't even care. 15% like fruity dudes. They're fruity, dude. They wear like headbands and they put their like curly hair up and they wear like sunglasses and like
The man bun on, dude.
wristbands. Like, and I'm not talking wristbands that help you lift. I'm talking like wristbands, like sweatbands. You know what I'm saying?
They're the ones that you see wear the tights, man.
Yeah, and they wear the shorts that are for like volleyball. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's true. You're right. You're right. The damn headband, man.
Yeah, and like they come in there with their like the second they leave, they put their sunglasses on because they have a terrible like they have no what do they call that their self confidence. You know, they can't look people in the eye, dude, so they got to put their sunglasses on. Like, you know, it's like I can see all you CrossFit dudes, and then like they're trying to be in there with the chicks, but the chicks are like way tougher than them, dude. Because like for one, like they're on the juice, and number two, dude, like they're women, like. Women can handle a lot of pain, believe it or not. And like,
yeah. I mean, you figure. I mean, their body's meant to give birth, right?
They have babies, dude. Like,
I mean, exactly.
When it comes to pain, dude, women's threshold is higher.
Way
so
higher.
Once you add the little testosterone, dude, like, you know,
you're the ultimate man, dude.
Right. So those dudes, like in their date, like they are the effeminate ones in the relationship most of the time, if you notice. And if you want to come at me, dude. Like, you know, like I don't care, dude. Like I'm not trying to impress no CrossFitter, dude. I doubt like CrossFitters have got their own podcast they listen to. Like
they really do.
It's probably just a CrossFit hour. Yeah. And it's an exact hour, you know? And they switch it up a lot. Like, except for CrossFitters, like, we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna talk about like lunges.
Yeah. Oh man, you know how the when was it? I want to say maybe it's been 6 months now or 6 months ago. You were talking about we were talking about protein, and like how much like red meat people eat or just where they get their protein from. And then today, matter of fact, I was reading, and it was this doctor. Of course, he was trying to sell the supplement that he made. I think his name was Dr. Gundry. And he was trying to develop this supplement that had what's that green stuff that we buy, the little power pellets.
Oh yeah, algae, the spirulina algae.
Yeah, spirulina. So it was a mixture of that with the chia seed, the flax seed, and the hemp seed, and it just brought me back to like, oh my gosh, you know what? I felt really good when I was drinking the shakes with the seeds in it.
Right.
And I got a lot more protein in it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing it. And I still have like a big old tub of it still. I mixed all my stuff in it. And I was like, oh man, I still have those powder pellets still, man. So I started taking those again today, and I started making my Sarah usually makes me these little smoothie packs, and just puts like mixed berries in there, some spinach, maybe some like low fat yogurt, and then I mix it in with water, and I put maybe like I probably put like eight tablespoons of the seeds in it, and then I just
Yeah.
slam it down, dude. It's like almost like 20 ounces, And I was like, you know what? Because I don't eat a lot of red meat. Maybe if I'm 1-2 days a week, besides ground beef maybe. Steak, not so much. I don't eat that much steak. Even the other day, I made a tri-tip for the boys, and I didn't have one piece, man. It doesn't really feel appealing to me. I eat a lot of chicken, but the doctor that I was doing this research on, he was saying how chicken is just as bad, and then he was saying, fish, like eat more fish and
Do you
stuff.
remember when I got on the chicken kick about how awful chicken? Like when I had chickens and I
Yeah.
realized how disgusting they were. I'm like, dude, they literally eat shit all day, dude.
God, and that's what I was looking at. So I was watching this video of it, and I was just like, it's just gross, right? Because you know what, they're all farmers in this corporate world that are trying to sell us stuff. So they don't
Right.
care. They're not keeping care of the animals, and then we're eating it. So it's like, so when I'm looking at it, and they're like fish, well, fish, and then all of a sudden they bring the problems with fish. It has elevated levels of mercury, and it still has a lot of good fats in it, but it's still bad. So he broke it down to the best things is getting your protein from plant-based stuff. And and it was the seeds, it was the flax seed and the hemp seed and the chia seed, and or just spinach itself and stuff. And I was like, man, I'm really gonna, now
The
that I'm
one thing I enjoy, I gotta be honest, the one thing I enjoy about having a vegetable-based protein diet, I don't turn away meat, man.
No,
And I
definitely
still
not.
eat, but I try to get 75% of my protein through vegetables. And
You still take the seeds every day?
I take hemp-based drink now.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
hemp, like it's one that has a bunch of hemp in it, you know. And then usually I put in 2 scoops of collagen, man,
Ah,
because the collagen like makes it like this weird like consistency with the chocolate, and it boosts it up to 50 grams of protein.
wow.
Yeah, and like I know it's from beef, but like
Mhm.
in my opinion, like it's got a real fast delivery, you
Okay.
know?
See,
And
like for me, like I try to get my fruits like right after my workout, right? That's when your sugar levels are low, and it's like the perfect time to get
right.
that into your system and the protein. So I figure, shoot, man, I'm just gonna come home, start making my seed drinks again, with that fruit in there, and there's probably about a cup of fruit, and then they get that into my body as quick as possible. And I just feel that now that my workouts changed, I'm excited to see what my numbers are gonna be like,
Yeah,
taking
try
this, religiously now.
when you go to the gym, when you take your pre-workouts,
Mhm.
take like 20 of the spiral. No, you could take 40 of the spiral agilita pills,
Yeah, yeah.
Take 40 of them, and that gives you a quick like 6 grams.
Yeah, that is true.
You
That is
know,
true.
it gives you a quick 6 grams, and it has a lot of vitamin C, right? I think it's vitamin C or vitamin. It's got a weird another vitamin in it too.
I mean, I've heard of it before, but when you showed me and you're like, dude, look at this. And I was like, man, I remember going to grocery alley because that's where you get it from, right? I mean, that's
I
where
get
I
it
get
from
it from.
Amazon now, dude. Thor's hammer is what I get.
Oh, that's right. That's what you were telling me. Thor's
Yeah, I
hand.
got 4,000 pills, 4,000, so for $100.
Wow.
That's the most protein you're gonna get for your dollar, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 4,000 pills for $100. So if you take 40 a day, you know, you got 100 days worth.
Well, I'm looking at the nutritional facts of it right now, dude, and it's not, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like you would think it would have so much more stuff, but
Which one? The Thor's hammer?
no, just this spinnerella or spinarella by itself.
There's spirulina and there's the chlora. There's the other one. There's chlora something.
Huh.
You want?
This
I think the best ones are have both.
Yeah. This one, I just brought it up, and it was just like for a tablespoon, which is just this is a powder form.
Yeah, the powder has nothing in it.
Yeah, that has nothing, dude. It has
But
like
you know what
one
else?
percent of vitamin C, has 11% of iron.
You know what else is a really great, uh, like a vegan source of protein is brewer's yeast.
Ah,
Have you ever like look up the nutrition facts of brewer's yeast?
brewer's yeast.
Yeah, like yeah, they brew beer with it. Brewer's yeast.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
See, look at the nutrition evaluate. I forgot what it was, so I don't want to come up with some outrageous number.
Right.
I don't want to start on the wrong foot with everybody. You know,
Why is it the first thing that came up with side effects of it?
what side effects? What? I mean, it makes alcohol. What do you
Yeah.
mean? That's the side effect. Drinking and driving?
I don't know, right? Oh, hold
It,
on. This
it
is
doesn't it doesn't tell you how many grams of protein.
no, hold on. Here, I pressed the wrong thing here. Let's see. We got 8 grams of protein for about a quarter of a cup.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. 3 grams of fiber.
Yeah. Do you take fiber? See, I take a fiber supplement. Do you take a fiber supplement?
Well, I figure I get all my fiber from the seeds.
See, dude, you got to stack up with the psyllium husk.
You know which one I used to take was Kurt Angle's fiber, dude. He used to sell this fiber, man. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah, it was a really good fiber, man. And I was like,
Does he
dude,
still sell it anymore? Or stop selling it?
I'm pretty sure he sells it. I just haven't seen it in a while. I don't even know. I think I probably ordered it on Amazon a while back.
That's smart, man. All the good stuff comes on Amazon. You can't go to the store and get good stuff.
No,
You
not
know?
anymore.
Have you ever had those RX bars that have 3 egg whites in them with like nuts and dates?
I think I've had one or two.
You don't like them?
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Those are a quick little like in the middle of your workout, bro. If you want to pop up one, dude, because they have the dates in them, and like if you haven't had any carbs or any sugar, man, it spikes your insulin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get like a little like pre-workout in the middle of your workout. You know,
Yeah.
you could eat. It's like 2 bites, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's literally the smallest protein bar in the world.
Yeah, they are. You're right. They are just tiny little guys, man.
And usually they're really soft, so you can get them right down, man.
Oh yeah, because I hate it when they're hella thick, dude, and just like you have to chew it forever, man.
Protein bars, dude, are awful. It's like I want to, like, I'd like to go to the inventor of some of them and like punch him in the face. Like,
They're
dude,
bad. Like, how do you not make something taste good, dude? Like the other
I
day,
mean, with hemp
those
and peas, you
those
can make
wicked,
all.
yeah, that Wicked Cuts beef jerky, bro, was probably the best beef jerky I've had, and
Yeah,
it's
you've been raving about that.
so good, dude. It was really, really, really good. And it's that bodybuilder guy, Branch Warren from Texas. He, I guess it's his company and his stuff, man. But it's a damn good beef jerky, man.
You know
It's
what?
like two. It's like $2.40 for a stick.
You know where the cheapest place to get the jerky is, though, right? Grocery outlet.
Oh yeah, I do see it over there a lot.
Yeah, man. Grocery outlet has like a jerky. Somebody who works there like loves jerky because there's like a big old section.
They do have a lot of jerky now. Did you say that? Every time I go there, it's like, man, there's a lot of jerky. I never looked at the prices, but I was like,
I like to make my own. Man. It's really
yeah,
important. Yeah, because the sodium in the store bought jerky is so high.
that's bad.
Right. But that'll kill you, bro. That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's like, okay, meat isn't awful, but they preserve all these meats now, dude, and like really have made them like terrible.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this morning, I got a little bit of pleasure to go with my gains, dude.
Yeah.
I went to the farm, and my boy Abraham was there, and he was milking the cow because he hadn't been milking the cow usually. The cow has babies, but like you know, he's been busy and like moving here and there. So he was milking the cow, man, and I got a fresh glass of hot chocolate right off the cow, dude.
Wow.
Dude, it was spectacular.
Was it really?
It was so good. Let me tell you, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's another thing though that doctor was talking about today was just the milk, man, how bad it is, dude. Right?
yeah. Holler at me if you guys need that unpasteurized milk, man. I got it.
There you go, dude. That's the best way. At least you know you're taking care of your cow.
No, exactly. Well,
You know what I mean? There's that brand, what's it called? It's a milk brand. I forgot what it's called, man. It starts with an F.
Life.
Yes. I saw this. Sarah showed me this documentary the other day about it and just how they treat their cows, man. It's just so bad. It's so evil. Before, like when you don't see it, you're like, oh, whatever, you know, because out of sight, out of mind, you don't see it. But then when I actually saw this video, like I started feeling bad for these cows, these little baby calves, man. They were just throwing them on the ground, slamming them on their heads, like just the way they were hella force feeding them.
Fair Life sounds so nice.
And it does, right? But I guess supposedly they shut down that plant, that these people that were doing it, and there were a bunch of Mexicans that were just abusing these cows, dude. I was like, how dare they, man? Bad people, dude.
Dude, that's not all true though, dude. My Mexicans that I work with are very good to their animals, dude. You know. Now I'm gonna say yesterday I did go to the beach. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I read an article online. Okay, and like
Uh-huh.
people were like mad at this lady because she posted that like when like a Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk picture, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was like, when I was a kid, there was never any trash here, and it was all white people. What like, and she's like, now that there's Mexicans and black people, like the beach is like a mess, and like the beach was a mess, but like,
Oh man, bad people everywhere, bro.
yeah,
That's
dude, that's
it.
what I said. It's like, well, lady, like you can clean it if you're there taking pictures, like just clean it.
Or exactly, right? If you're gonna complain about it, at least do your part to clean up.
And
You know?
like, and I'm like, for these, and then, but one part about it is like, dude, when there's like Mexican people partying, dude, they're not going to clean up their mess till after the party.
Hmm.
Mexicans don't want to leave a mess. They never do that, dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah.
don't. I was like, I wasn't offended, but I was like, all the Mexicans that work with me, dude, they clean up a lot better than me. Like, hey, your mom, dude, you always got mad at me. I'm way sloppier than you, dude.
Oh yeah. No, I know it. I know, right? I clean up a lot, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah. A matter of fact, I don't know any Mexicans that are like that, dude. That, like you go into their house and it's dirty. There's no way.
right? There's nothing. I mean, no. I think you're just kind of raised that way, just like that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, now
Like it's
sometimes you get into the backyard, dude, there'll be some chickens and like roosters like running around shitting everywhere. But once you go into the house, dude, it ain't like that, dude.
yeah, their house is clean. Their house, the outside's a junkyard.
And the cars, the cars are usually pretty clean too, dude. Like Mexican people keep their cars really
Well,
clean.
that's what they spend their money on, brand new trucks and stuff, man. You know, they're sharing they're
that's
share, they're sharing
that's
a house to like 20 people, but they got the flyest truck.
that's true.
That's what they live for, dude. They got to have a badass truck.
Yeah, I mean it's true. Like the people I work with, dude, they do have nice trucks. They got nicer trucks than me, dude. They got like diesel Dodges, dude.
Yeah, they
Like,
love them. That's what I'm saying. They love their trucks, dude. Speaking of truck, Jay bought a truck.
what did he get?
He
Oh,
bought
look,
a
Jason time.
he bought a Chevy Colorado, brand new, like 45 miles on it or 42 miles on it. He
Wow.
the Volt took a dump on him, dude, going over the grapevine the other day.
So we don't buy Chevy Volts.
Well, so he lucked out, man, because they got a good deal. They paid off the Volt.
Oh,
They
Chevy paid it off for him.
yeah, paid it off. He got the truck. Payment, a little bit more, I believe, than what he was paying for the Volt. So I think it's gonna extend them maybe a couple more years of what he was gonna pay for the Volt anyways. But
Awesome.
since they paid off the Volt, he rebought the Volt from them, bro. So now he owns the Volt free and clear also.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, I don't. Jay always gets these good deals, man. So now he
Now,
has the truck and the Volt, and
now
so the
how?
Volt just has to be fixed, but it can still run on the charge. And so someone around town that just needs the Volt for 50, 45 miles just to go around town, you just plug it in, you get the charge, and I know you don't have to worry about gas. Once it kicks in the gas, and then it messes up. I don't know if it's a gasket or I forgot what a blown head gasket or something. What Jay was saying, I forgot what it
Oh,
was.
that's awful though. If that was the case,
Yeah, that does suck. But dude, that car, we put so many miles on
how
that
many
thing,
miles are on
bro.
it?
Dude, right now, I want to say about 200.
Oh, so it did its job.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, big time. I mean, you figure from coming from Sacramento to the Bay every day, back and forth, and then
How
driving
did
around.
he get them to buy a car that almost had 200,000 miles on it? That's
Oh,
the impressive part.
oh yeah. What do you mean? How do you buy it?
No, how do they buy? How were
Oh,
they
I
going to
don't
buy it
know.
back
That's what
from
I'm saying.
him?
I don't know, man. He gets these deals, dude, and he just does it. And he got a killer deal from this brand new truck, and which is perfect because that's the truck that eventually he wants to give to Jameson. He wants that to be his first car. He had
Yeah, I
told
don't
him
know anything about those trucks. Are they good trucks?
they're nice little trucks.
Oh, they're
They're,
really.
they're like they're like they're small like the Tacoma.
Oh, okay. The six
So
cylinder.
it's just the Chevy style of it, four door. It's
Okay.
it's all power and everything. It's nice. Jay said it was pretty good on gas mileage too. So pretty clean looking. It was all white.
Ooh.
So I was like, well, that's nice because it's good to show it when he moves back and we start plumbing again. We show up to houses with a truck rather than show up to houses with a Volt.
You know, one thing, man, is like at the farm, I beat up these cars so bad, man. Because I'm going up the dirt road now, up into the hill part of it, and the turn, like the windy road to. Dude, I'm telling you, I go through tires like nothing. I go through brakes like nothing. like all the time. From now on, I'm only buying like used diesel Dodges, dude.
I tell you what, that's the other day when Sarah and I were talking about venture, we're gonna need to get another car. And so she's like, oh, we'll be almost done paying our Dodge off, and then we'll get another car payment. But I'm like, screw that. I was gonna go buy myself a used car. I don't do much driving. The boys got their own cars now, so they're gonna be doing their own driving. I just need really a car to go to the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And back home and to the bank and just do my little errands
How
that I have to
how
do.
far is your gym from your house?
I go. There's one right down the street from me, but I go to their newer one, which is maybe 5 miles away.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
so I
mine
have
is
one. I have one literally a mile away, but
yeah, mine is like a quarter mile, dude. It's like I could literally walk there, dude. It's awesome.
oh, I want to go, dude. I love. I was like, your gym has like batting cages in there, dude. My boys will love that, man.
It's got everything, and
That's
he's
so
building
crazy.
more. He's building. We have indoor basketball courts, outdoor basketball courts, batting cages, a soccer field.
He's from
Uh,
the Bay, right? You said.
yeah, his wife used to work for Club Sport, so she has
Oh,
really good knowledge about the health clubs.
all right, all right. No, that yeah. I mean, it looks like a badass gym, dude. I was like, dude, if I have to have batting cages in there, I mean, that's pretty. It's pretty legit, dude.
Oh,
How
he's
much is it a month?
they building almost nothing, like $35.
Really?
They give you like the best deal. I don't know how these guys like do it so well. Like I'm not asking questions, dude.
No.
But I have my own suspicions, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like, oh wow, how it's like they're gonna have to jack the price up, or so,
I mean,
I don't know.
is it clean? For me, I mean, I'll
Very
go to
clean.
a gym as long as it's clean. I mean,
Very
club
clean.
sport was in a different own ball game, right? Because that was more like a, like a health club,
The,
like a.
the the members are very very close too.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they'll be like, we all have our own keys.
Right.
So like we all like swap in there, and sometimes it'll be like three or four of us in the morning. Like those people who have been coming for like a long time, dude. Like I said, me and a lot of the women there are very close because I see them all the time, and we've built up good relationships. Like
Uh-huh.
a lot of the old people there, I'm really close with too. It's just like it's a weird style place where we're very respectful.
Right.
Everyone is very respectful, and like there's a new guy in there and like he starts staring at any of the women that like work out there, like we kind of like all kind of like fold our arms and like look at him and let him know that like, dude, this ain't a house that got these ladies. These like these are like our sisters in iron, bro. Like that's
No,
what we.
that's good though, dude. But that's good. That makes the gym like almost like like another home, dude. You want people to respect your stuff, and because everybody's using the equipment, and you don't want no creeps in there. You know
Yeah, the
what
only people who treat the gym like crap, you know who it is, the CrossFitters. They, they just come in there, dude. They throw chalk everywhere, dude. They like put like I'm like, dude, why do you guys even use chalk? Why even lift? Like, why lift, dude? Like, I don't need chalk. I'm lifting more than you.
Speaking of like gym etiquette, do you get mad if like somebody doesn't re-rack their weights?
Exactly where they got them from.
Well,
Or
no, or just say you're deadlifting. Say someone's deadlifting and they're slamming, 4 plates on each side, and then they leave it and they walk away,
awful gym etiquette.
right? What if it was like, what if they just left like 1 plate on each side?
Awful gym etiquette.
You don't like that either.
I
See,
don't like
I would be more okay like someone left, two
on the
plate,
leg
a
on
plate
the
on
leg
each side.
machine. On the leg machine, you can leave one
Yeah.
because what if there's an old person, dude, who can't lift it, dude?
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? And so this guy, I forgot what his name was, dude, but he is, I want to say either he was in Mr. Olympia, but I don't think he was like the big, like like the open weight. I think I want to say he was a board short guy. Um, but he, he got, actually like the guy. He's a good dude. Shoot, I forgot what his name was, man. But anyways, he's a black guy, and this white guy came up to him, the black guy was on this machine, and he looked over, and this white guy had left like 4 or 5 plates like on this bar, and he said, "Hey man, you're gonna re-rack those weights." And the white guy got hella mad at him, and he was like, "What'd you say?" Da, da, da. And the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever." So I put my headphones back on, and I paid him no mind. So then he came up to my face and was like, "Let's take it outside." He's like, "Well, all right, well, we're gonna take it outside." So we go outside, and I'm looking at him. He's like, "All right, we'll go ahead and swing." And he's like, "Man, I know how this is gonna go. You want me to swing first? You know what I mean? You're the one that called me outside, but yet you want me to provoke you and swing on you first, so I can want to get the charge." Well, the white guy ended up swinging on him. And the black guy put him down like 3 or 4 times, dude, like full mounting him, just dropped him down and picked him. You know, it was just crazy. But I'm just saying it led to a fight. You know what I mean? Just people just getting pissed off and like,
Is this on video?
yeah, it is actually. It is.
I won't actually see this video.
Yeah, it is. And so he went back inside. He beat him up outside. They went back inside. He started getting into his face again, and the black guy beat him up again inside the gym. And then the cops were called and this and that. And then the cops were asking, what happened. The white guy, of course, didn't have nothing to say. He was just like, oh, I don't stuttering over his words. He didn't want to say nothing. So the black guy's, well, I'll tell you the truth. And he's not going to tell you the truth. He's all speaking, he's a big old tough guy now. He doesn't want to talk about it. And so the end of the guy saying it was mutual combat, so no one got in trouble or anything. But they both got the bodybuilder was more upset because he got suspended from his gym.
Now let me talk about this etiquette.
Uh-huh.
If you fight a guy, right, you don't ever want to, even if you get your ass kicked, right? As long as he doesn't curb your face into the ground, like a fight, dude. Like you don't want to kill each, bro. I'd imagine if you're only lifting weights and you get in that, by the time you guys are fighting, you don't want to kill him.
Right.
You want to fight him. But you don't want to put his American History X and put his face on the curb and stomp him, dude.
Yeah.
Right? So, what's the etiquette, dude? Like, you shouldn't press charges. It should be a mutual combat thing, right? You guys fought. It's over. You see each other the next day, dude. Like,
exactly.
You actually have a chance to build a good friendship.
I would think so. I mean, I don't think should be no fighting about it anyways, but you got that much testosterone running in the gym. Someone, my arms are bigger than you, fool.
First number one is I think I would find a new gym because I don't want to work out, dude, with a bunch of people, dude, who are on a thin string line, bro.
Right.
There's some people who want to, dude, and like, dude, they're built that way, and they're trying to get up to 200-pound dumbbell benches.
Mm-hmm.
They want to get to 500 pounds of iron on the barbell.
Yeah.
So maybe that's for them. For me, it's not, bro. I'm always just trying to get a little bit better. I've never been one of those people that did it to like compete with anybody. That's what I like about lifting. Is like I'm not competing with these guys. I don't have to like, dude. If I did something in the gym that offended you, dude, like I'm real quick to like apologize.
Absolutely.
I don't want that kind of like. Well, we're in competition at the gym, and like I'm trying to punk you, and like I'm tougher than you.
Yeah.
Because once you like put me like there, dude, like I don't know where I'm gonna go, dude. I might hit you with a weight when you're like lying.
You never know. By that time,
adrenaline
is running. Exactly.
Somebody might do that to me.
You don't know what people got.
So I don't want to go. Like I never like. Okay, dude. Every once in a while, like I'll forget to like wipe the sweat, which is like disgusting, dude.
Right.
It's a brother over there, dude. And, like, he was really mad at me for a time. Like, he mugged me almost every day, dude, because at one time he wanted to use a piece of equipment and I sweated,
Yeah. Jeez.
And every day I started mugging him, dude, because he started mugging me, right? And then I switched my schedule up, okay? And then he switched his schedule up, right? And, like, we had worked out in the afternoon, and we didn't want to have each other. But when we started working out in the mornings, we started to really like each other. We find out we had like a lot in common, and like I genuinely like one day I had questions. Oh, you here in the morning now too, bro? Just whatever, dude. We're both in a good mood that day. Struck up a conversation. He wanted to be in a good ass dude.
Yeah.
But like at first, because of me having bad gym etiquette, it could have ruined like a whole like friendship.
Yeah, it could have went. Yeah, it could have been. And that's the thing is, people just gotta have respect for the other people, man, that are using stuff.
Yeah,
we're all sharing it.
I'm really quick to apologize at the gym.
Yeah.
I don't want to have any problem to do with anybody at the gym. I don't have to be the alpha male at the gym.
Exactly.
When I step out of there, it's a different story.
Well, yeah, you're in the real world now, right?
Yeah, but the gym is like my safe spot. I want to be friends with everybody. I don't want any competition. I don't want to be alpha in there, dude. I'm not in some competition with those dudes and they're jacked up. There's always going to be someone stronger than me. I'm 100% sure about that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right? I mean, we're all trying to get there to be better anyways. The guy's name is Andre Ferguson.
Andre Ferguson. He's a power lifter? Or I mean he's a board short lifter?
Yeah, I was looking at some of his pictures right now. It looks like he's in board shorts. I guess he won like male physique the other day, like at the Arnold.
Like once a week right now or twice since you started this new program?
Am I doing what?
Legs once
Oh,
a week?
late
Or
once because I'm only working one body part out a day. So mine breaks down as chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, shoulders Wednesday, arms Thursday, legs Friday,
okay. Yeah.
and
See,
then
man, I kind of do. I still, the one thing I didn't break is my doubling. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I
Mhm.
still go and I still put the chest and back, and the next day I hit legs, and the next day I hit shoulders and arms, and the next day I hit uh, back on a Thursday again. I hit just back and legs. You know, I kind of put them together. I don't lift my legs as hard on Thursday as
uh-huh.
I do on Tuesday. But like, if I don't do that, like I feel like my legs like aren't really putting in the work that they should. Is that you
Yeah,
know?
that makes sense, dude. But I see, like for me, like I had strong legs, right? Because I used to run all the
So,
time, right? And I was a catcher, but my knees are so beat up now, dude. Like I try my hardest to really get in there and do what I can do, but I have like stage 3 of like osteoarthritis of my left knee, right?
okay,
So stage 4 is a brand new knee. So I had to be very, very careful on my movements that I have because
right.
I can feel the stress on it on that knee,
But
dude. Like I
everybody
just
who works out with new knees works out a lot better than people with old knees. Dude, my mom's new knees, like she loves.
so that's what I'm saying. So I can't wait to get a new knee then, man.
Yeah, dude, this new like it hurts for like 3 weeks, dude. Four
Oh, I
weeks you're gonna be
bet.
out, but you can still hit up your upper body.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
But I'll still
that's
do it. Like I don't go to therapy or anything. I do my own therapy on it. You know, as far as the gym, I just know where to push my limits. My biggest thing, and I tell you what, I'd never hurt myself at the gym with like maybe like a strained neck sometimes. But as far as legs go, with my knees being bad, I never injured it from there. I've always injured it from being stupid and playing basketball. You know, and not
yeah.
wearing my knee brace or something, or drinking too much, and then I'm hyperextending my knee, and then my knee's jacked and swollen for 6 days. You
The
know,
only time I really hurt myself at the gym was when I tried to put up at 125, 100, I don't remember what it was, maybe 105 pound dumbbells. And it's like not that much, but I just moved my back in a weird way, you know? And
hmm
I was like, oh, that's it, dude. I'm not trying to lift these dumbbells crazy heavy, you know?
yeah,
And like after that, I kept on messing up my back, dude, every day for like 2 or 3 weeks.
wow,
It's like one part hit me, you know, and then like
yeah,
I went into the next one and I would like try to do deadlifts, you know, and the
yeah.
deadlifts just were like, oh, and then like it went to I was like on the shoulder day, and all of a sudden some part weird in between my shoulder blades started hurting. And it was just like a chain reaction.
And that's how I felt like my left knee
Right.
was really bad, and then so I was like I was babying it, so I was putting all my weight on my right knee, and then my right knee got all swollen and all messed up, dude. I was
Yeah,
like, that's
man.
not cool, man. You know, I was like that's not fun. It
I
just
don't know
sucks because I
how
just like
these
there's so
NBA
many.
players do it. Like when
I don't
you
know. I don't know. I
like,
mean, look at Kevin Durant. I mean, he had a strained calf that eventually, he rushed himself to get back to play, and now he tore his Achilles. Now he's out for the whole all next year. He's out.
oh man, I would be so mad.
You
Would
know?
you ever sign with the Warriors again?
Uh, I don't know.
After
I
what?
mean, I guess maybe not. It depends how
After,
close
do
he
you
is.
think Kevin Durant wanted to play or he was pushed to play?
I think he wanted to play, dude. I think he
Yeah,
wanted to go out there and
thanks.
play because
He's like a
those are his
thoroughbred.
boys, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Not just
even
that,
though
some people.
Draymond called him a bitch and says we were winning this with that before you got here. I mean, they just had drama from the beginning this year, but they kind of put it aside and they wanted to win. I think as a competitor, he wanted to be out there and play and give it his all because he knew that his team was in trouble.
That's
You
pretty
know?
hurtful. That is a hurtful thing to say,
Oh
actually, from
yeah,
Drake. That's
oh
not
yeah.
a very smart thing to say
No,
to probably the best player on the planet right now.
absolutely,
You know,
absolutely. How do you say that? It's not like they want. They,
like you won one, dude. You guys won two more with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They won one, and they won one when Kyrie Irving got hurt.
Right.
You know, so but I
It's
mean
like
Draymond got suspended also. But still, the only it's not like you guys were dominating. It's like
no,
the reason
Kyrie
why
is
Durant went over there.
Kyrie Irving is a beast. Dude. Or those years that he was good before he got injured, dude, he was a beast.
Big time, bro. I hope he wants to go back and play with LeBron, dude. With the Lakers,
I
man.
also too. But I have a feeling it's going to be Anthony Davis,
I
Kyle
think
Kuzma,
so
and
too. I think
LeBron
that's
James.
gonna get done. I think the Anthony Davis deal's gonna get done here shortly.
The
He'll
only
go to
thing
the
is
Lakers.
like, dude, that Kuz plays better when Ball is on the floor, dude.
Yeah,
That's a
and I like Ball, and
flat.
I think
Me
Ball can be
too,
pretty
dude.
good, dude. I think he can handle the ball pretty well, but he's been injured too all the time, man.
But he's a good boy, dude. Like
Yeah.
his dad says, he doesn't drink. He doesn't do drugs. He's
Hmm.
not up in the clubs, dude, out at
Hmm.
late night. Like he's a good kid,
Yeah, he's a good
man.
kid, yeah, and
You
that's the
don't
kind
have
of
to
kid that you want on
worry.
your team. Yeah, his dad's crazy, but his dad raised good boys. Well, except for the one that got caught stealing in China.
No, but remember they were like he wasn't him. Wasn't it
No,
not?
it was him.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they got kicked out of UCLA for it.
Yeah, now he plays in Lithuania, right?
I don't know if he's still over there, but he was, yeah.
But the
But I
other
mean,
one,
stupid kid, right? We all make
Lamelo,
dumb.
there's D'Angelo, Lamelo, right?
Yeah,
D'Angelo's the one that's going to be pretty good too.
yeah. The youngest one, they said is gonna be the best. The
Do you
youngest.
see the Giannis brothers, dude? I can't even say their name. I'm not even gonna try. Akakamubabo, you know.
Oh yeah, dude, they're huge, man.
You know, there's two other ones.
Yeah, I saw. That you said that now. I'm bringing back a flashback when I saw them when they were showing them on TV in the stands with his parents and stuff, and I was like, man, these boys are gonna be. They're gonna be something else when they get
Like,
to.
what laboratory were they born in,
I
dude?
don't know, dude. The Greek freak, man. That guy he's something else.
Yeah,
He's something else.
yeah, man. Well, he's not a winner. He
No,
can't win in pressure.
times.
He needs all these guys. You know, they think they're really good. These small forwards, these power forwards, dude. They need a great guard, dude. They need a great point guard, and you know that's all there is to it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron is the only guy that I've seen being able to carry a team to the finals without any help. But he didn't win, right? When he was younger with the Cavs, he didn't win. They were always made it to the finals. They didn't
Right,
win. He didn't win until he got with Wade, in a
right.
wash out there, and then he won again when he went over back to the
And
Cavs, and they had
Wade's
Kyrie.
a point guard, right? Wade's not a shooting guard. He's a point guard.
Yeah,
He,
yeah. I mean, but the guy could shoot though too. I mean, but he had no choice when it was just his team in Miami. He was carrying the team also. But I mean, but look at Kobe. Kobe, he's when Shaq left, he struggled for a good amount of time, and then they got. I mean, but then he won the championship. Was a crackhead, and you know what I'm saying? And
in a
Odo.
European chicken leg, dude.
Yeah, a European dude, and Andrew Bynum.
Yeah,
So I give much respect to Kobe for winning back to back with no ones.
yeah. I mean,
But he still had Derek Fisher, and Derek Fisher knew how to run the point.
every time,
You know?
every time, dude. You have to have someone who can facilitate your greatness. It can like these guys, like Shaq was all. If like I tell people, dude, if I was ever picking a franchise, dude, and I had to have a centerpiece, you better believe I'm picking Shaq #1, dude.
Oh,
That dude was
absolutely, dude.
he's
He was
unstoppable.
unstoppable, bro. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. The first like 10 years of his career, dude, that was like
Dude,
the most.
you could not do
It's
anything
speechless.
to that guy, dude.
Yes, they had to change the rules of basketball. But ever since they changed the rules of basketball, since Shaq came in there, you gotta like you've had to have one of these guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have one of these guys who like LeBron. Yeah, they have a point guard.
And that's the thing about LeBron. It makes him so special, too. That guy can play every position, man, 1 through 5.
Oh, dude.
You know?
I mean, the problem is he's so good and he moves around so much that now he's lost like respect of everybody.
Yeah, but but you know what though? I mean, that was. I mean, I want to back then, right? Because you see all the old timer basketball players, the purists. I don't want to say purists, but the guys that have just been like, how would Michael Jordan wouldn't go sit with his opponent on the bench and laugh at them. He wanted to kill you on the court, But now all these guys are all friends. They all want to link. It's just a different era now. All these guys are just babied, and they just want to link up with their best friend and play. No one's really a killer out there anymore, dude. Yeah, exactly. They're all best friends.
Honestly, in my opinion, Lonzo Ball's a killer. He's just young. He's young, man. He's going to be a killer, dude. Like these point guards take a little bit longer to develop in the NBA. Like Steph Curry wasn't good for like 3 years.
Oh, he was horrible. Well, I want to say horrible. The guy can shoot, but he wasn't good. He wasn't nearly what he is now.
Right.
I mean,
Sometimes it takes a while. Like everybody is not LeBron James. They're not going to come in at 18 years old. Right. But once these other players do, they start going like a little bit. These other point guards. Yeah, there will be a time, dude, where Lonzo Ball is the best point guard. I don't care if he's on LA.
No, I believe it. He will be. He's a really good player. The guy can handle the ball. He can't shoot for crap, but the guy can handle the ball, and he can play defense, man.
But do you need to shoot when you have LeBron James
No,
and
absolutely
Anthony
not.
Davis?
No,
All you
not at
got to
all.
do, and,
Just make your
and
free throws. At
Kuz,
least make your
and
free throws.
Kuz, like you got a squad right there, dude. You're good.
Yeah, at least make your free throws. That's the
You
biggest thing.
know, you could bring in a 3-point king. You know,
Yeah.
but you should be able to win it with LeBron James and Anthony Davis plug and play any player. But especially Ball.
Oh yeah, but I think Ball's gonna be gone. I think it's gonna be Ball and Ingram that are gonna be gone, and
I'm
then
hoping.
I think they're gonna keep Kuz, and then they should have a damn good team still. Bring Kuz, and then you have Anthony Davis and LeBron. You know.
I think they can get it. Look, he's only going to LA. Rich Paul said he's going to LA.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean,
who's going to offer him anything? Who's going to offer them anything for a 1-year deal? Yeah. Maybe Houston.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe Houston
for a 1-year deal. Okay, but I wouldn't give away the whole Laker franchise for 1 extra year, bro.
No,
I like LeBron James, but if he's 33.
Yeah, yeah, he's getting up there. So I'm saying he's got maybe 3 good years left. 2. I want to say 2. I want to say 2 solid good years.
But how many championships do we expect him to win in LA?
I want at least 1 would be nice.
Exactly.
At least 1 would be nice.
1 would be nice, okay?
1 would be nice, right? So there you go. 1 would be nice. That would be the following year where you can get, Anthony Davis in free agency and still keep Ball and Ingram and keep all your core guys. Because once LeBron's gone, you're still going to have Ball and Anthony Davis.
You do not want to make the mistakes that we made with D'Angelo Russell and with Julius Randle. Double-double, dude.
I liked him a lot, dude. That guy was a beast last year. Remember, I kept telling you, look at this dude, which is going all over the place.
Talking about how good he is, dude.
Yeah.
He's going to be so good with Zion Williams.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, he'll be good, but see, that's the thing. We got Randall's gone because we got LeBron, So it's like, I mean, yeah, that's a trade right there. But I mean, if it would have just kept the core team together and maybe just got another, good free agent, here and there, at least you can compete. Well, we haven't competed in a long time, man, because all these young players, they just don't have it yet.
They don't, yeah, and they get discouraged because they're so disposable.
They want to win it now, but there's no rush in LA, man. These people, they're LA. All these Laker fans are still gonna come out. I mean, it's La La Town, man. They all gonna come out and celebrate their team.
Yeah,
they'll pay their. The highest tickets today for the Warrior game. I think it was like $68,000 for 1 ticket.
Yeah, what's the score right now?
Raptors are up 20 by 2, 26-24.
So it's pretty close to that.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Almost the end of the first quarter.
So it's probably gonna go to they're probably gonna let the Golden State win. And then let them really go at it. This
game 7, that'd be tough, man. Gonna be a good game. I mean, the Raptors need to. If it goes to game 7, I could see the Warriors winning. But even then, like last game when the Warriors won by 1, they had one of their best shooting nights in the playoffs. The Warriors did. They made like 47% in 3-pointers, dude. They were just hitting every shot, and they only won by 1. So you can imagine if the Raptors just would have hit, 1 more extra shot, and they had a bad shooting night, and they only lost by 1.
Raptors have a squad, dude.
They do. They're deep, man. They have a really, really good team.
Kawhi
Leonard's just a beast. He's like a robot out there, dude. He doesn't say nothing. He never complains. He never you know what I mean? Like if I look at these Raptors, and every time they make a shot, they just run down and get on defense. They don't turn around and throw up the 3 like, I just hit this big 3. You know what I mean? They don't just pound their chest when they do this dunk. You got the Warriors over here. Even Clay the other day. Clay hit this 3 and he's walking around like pretending he has big balls, like holding them. I'm like, dude, and the guys lost that game. I'm like, I know they've been there before, but I mean, you're supposed to make that shot, man. It's like, and I see the Raptors, they're just playing really well together.
Yeah, I mean, you're the Warriors, dude. You're supposed to make 7 of 8.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to make 7 of 8 3-pointers a quarter, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's what we expect, dude. That's the bar that they set.
Yeah, I mean they're the best shooters I've seen.
Oh,
a tandem, easy. And what's the name said it? Mark Jackson said it. It's the best shooters the NBA has ever seen. People laughed at him. They laughed at him when he said that. Dude. He knew what he had.
Yeah,
And that's what I was like.
He had 2 second-generation NBA players. Like, those guys know everything about basketball.
Oh yeah, and they're good people too, man. Curry and Clay, they're good kids too. Well, not kids anymore, but they're good.
Yeah. Dude, I have no problem with any of the players in the Warriors, dude. It's the fans that started going to the games after like they started to win. That's
Mhm.
it. That's my
Well,
strict
because it used to be cheap enough for the basic fan to go, right? And
right.
there and
It's
those were
for
the
people
real
who love basketball.
but that was the real Bay Area fans, right? And those are the people that I liked. Now
Right.
it's all corporate, and it's like I just
Right.
can't stand it. I can't stand to see them win anymore.
Right.
Because I feel bad, and I feel bad for the true fans, man,
Right.
that have been there since day one. And I want to root for them, and I used to root for them, but I just can't do it no more because these fans piss me off.
Hey man, I got my kids starting to get a little bit crazy, dude. I
All right.
gotta cut this up before the hour.
Yep, sounds good, man.
All right, bro. Maybe tomorrow or
Yep,
Saturday.
yep. Let's holla.
All right, dude.
All right, bro. Late.